It seems like Xbox has officially given up on its exclusives, and it also seems like developers couldn't be more happier. But there's a twist that most people are missing in all of this. This isn't just about games selling more copies. It seems that there's a deeper reason why this move of officially giving up its exclusives could change the entire gaming landscape. So today we're going to break down what it really means for Xbox, PlayStation, even Nintendo Switch 2, believe it or not, and why this affects every gamer. Stick around because some of the reactions online that are going on about all of this are pretty hilarious. So here's the controversial part. There's Xbox developers out there that are thrilled that the platform is now pretty much fully third party. That means Halo, Gears of War, Forza, even Flight Simulator are all coming to PC, PlayStation, and even the Nintendo Switch too. It was all but said and done when we got Halo confirmed be coming over to PlayStation. Console wars are over, guys. That was a day that I never thought I would see. And yeah, while some people see this as games will finally sell, that's just scratching the surface, guys. The bigger deal about this is developers are excited because people will now actually play their games. And I'm not trying to talk too much smack on Xbox, but think about it. Xbox itself is a tiny island compared to PlayStation. Even amazing games like Indiana Jones or Hellblade 2, they barely reach beyond the Xbox audience. Now that they're coming over to the PS5 and other platforms, developers are finally going to get a massive audience for their work. And for them, that's actually more valuable than pure sales numbers. And I don't blame them considering how much bigger the PC, gamer base is alone and then PlayStation on top of that. So I saw a tweet where Jason Schreier, I can't believe I'm quoting him because I think he's kind of a schlock, but he summed it up perfectly that Xbox has become a fully multi platform publisher and studios are actually thrilled to see their games on PlayStation. Game Pass is great for subscribers, guys. No doubt about it. It's a great little service, but it limits sales. It cannibalizes sales. As a matter of fact, you saw not too long ago, Microsoft said they literally are losing money because of Game Pass. But releasing on PlayStation, guys, that's where the real exposure happens. And let's be honest, some of these games have barely been noticed until now. How many of you guys have even played Avowed on the Xbox? Be honest. Let me know in the comments. Which that's a perfect example. It's a solid RPG made by Obsidian Studios, a little on the kind of, DEI side, but it barely made a ripple when it launched on Xbox over a year ago nearly. Imagine if it had been available day one on PS5 or even on the Switch 2 console. Even if the reviews were mixed, which they were, it would have generated buzz, memes, conversations, basically cultural relevance. It would have not died within 2 weeks of it launching. Xbox's delayed or exclusive approach has been hurting the games themselves more than actually helping them. Like, there's no benefit to a game being Xbox exclusive at this point because there's no audience there, guys. Now, I've seen people online, multiple developers posting that they care about audience capture. They care about emotional engagement and they care about seeing the years of passion and work appreciated. They don't just want profits, they want impact, right? If you make a game, if you spend years of your life making it, there's nobody playing it, your art is not getting into players' hands. What are you working for? Just so Xbox could shut your studio down? I think leaving the small Xbox ecosystem means millions more players can experience their games, and that's what they really want ultimately. I mean, let's compare the install bases, right? Let's look at it. I believe, according to numbers that I looked up, Xbox has around 20 million consoles worldwide, while the PS5 has nearly 80 million. That's almost 4 times the audience. Okay. For developers, again, like I said, it's about visibility, it's about relevance, survival in a world where attention is everything. You have three big video game companies plus Steam fighting for attention of gamers. You got to make some noise, guys. You got to make some noise. Sony is still profitable, even though they've been slipping a little bit. They're struggling in Japan, which shows that they're not untouchable completely, but they're still profitable. The landscape in gaming is shifting fast, guys. uh with multi-platform and Xbox going multi, I mean even Sony to an extent is putting their stuff on PC. What that means for gamers is that you have more choice, guys. There's more access. You're finally able to play games without having to buy a specific console. Like now, you don't have to buy an Xbox just to buy a couple of those games that are exclusive over there. If you ever wanted to play Halo for whatever reason you haven't gotten around to it, now you could do it. Or the Gears of War prequel that came out, you can do it. I played it not too long ago on Steam, on stream actually. And then the Switch 2 is going to be getting Xbox stuff, no doubt about it, guys. This changes the ecosystem that Xbox barely had. And it's about time. I think they literally have been farting around. And because of this, I think it could redefine how AAA games are released going forward. I think with the release of the potential Steam machine coming out, there's no need for console exclusives anymore. There's absolutely none. I think they're cannibalizing the money they can make. But I think they definitely need to step it up a notch with how these games are developed because we've seen a lot of slop. And, for everything that Xbox owns, there's been a lot of fucking slop coming out from Xbox various game studios. Now, my personal take with this whole situation is this is about more than money. It's about letting players actually experience the games developers pour their lives into, guys. Gears of War was awesome to be ported over to PS5, but honestly, I'm excited that other people can play these games too because I know people. Shady J, for example, from Game Chasers, he will not touch an Xbox at all. He's such a Sony pony that he will not touch an Xbox. Now he can play Halo for the first time ever, right? Xbox going multi-platform might feel desperate at this point. It might really feel desperate, right? Because they're losing money. They need money. They're spending a lot of money and they're not getting enough in return. So it does come across as desperate. But I think it can also give these games the attention that they deserve, in all honesty. So we'll see what happens from here. I think it's going to be an interesting year or so. And then when we see the next Xbox console come out, what's going to happen with that? There could be a lot of serious changes happening here with the gaming industry. And, you know, I'm kind of all for it. I'm kind of all for it, to be honest. But what do you guys think? Is Xbox going third party an actual genius move, or do you think it's a sign of trouble? Could it actually be, work in the long run for them? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss when I upload. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you stay gaming.